Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Allen Family Firewood again. Glad to have you along. It is cold.
So cold.
It's I got here this morning, I think it was 16 degrees. So everything was froze up tight. I still had, I don't know, probably half a load of gravel to spread out with the tractor, but I got that done this morning. I don't know, it's probably what, 9:30 by now, and
It's gotta be.
yeah. It's everything's freezing up quick, so. But
Me especially.
I see you got your,
I got
your
my
fur.
little rabbit fur headband on to keep my ears warm, but my face is cold, so pretty soon you'll just be able to see my eyes.
You even broke out the coveralls.
The coveralls.
Oh yeah,
It's like
all the
like
good stuff on.
50 pounds to my frame, but
I never
oh
have.
well.
I never have my hood up, and
And I've got like 3 layers under here, so this isn't too bad yet, but I'll be probably adding the jacket.
yeah, and the wind's blowing, so that's making it not real nice. But
No, not nice at all.
we did get that gravel spread, like I had said, but then we found out I was 2 loads short. We needed to bring out more gravel out here to have the splitter sitting where it's going to sit over here. But I think everything's where it needs to be now for gravel. It'll get us by till spring. We'll find out where the mud is in the spring and add some more. But as you can see, kind of like behind me over there against that banking, this has all been part of the plan. When I'm splitting wood, you guys, either she's picking the rounds up off the ground and putting them on the table, or I'm turning around, having to walk. I gotta walk sometimes 6-8 feet to go get them, pick up them rounds, bring them over and set them on the table. It takes...
Not efficient.
No, it takes as much time to fill the table on the splitter as it does to split them. So half the time gets wasted. So this is kind of my plan, is that spot against that wall over there, we're going to take some more of those huge concrete blocks that are 6 feet long, 2 feet tall, 2 feet wide, and make a corral out of it. So that when I go over there to pick up the logs, I can go over there and cut them up. All the mess stays right there, so the mess isn't out here where we're working. At least that's the plan. I'll take the bucket of the tractor and scoop the rounds up. Let me back up a little bit. Let's just pretend for a minute that I'm sitting here at the splitter and the splitter's right here. Instead of having to walk over here to go get the rounds, I think if we take the big N&N trailer and I back it up to right behind me, I mean within like a foot of me, and all those rounds are going to be cut up. If I scoop them up with a tractor and put them in the trailer, we've got a board that can go across the back because we used to use that for stacking. I could probably put 1.5 cords of rounds in that trailer, maybe 2 cords.
Yeah.
That way I'm just going to turn around, I can grab a round and set them up. There's no bending down anymore. So that's what we're trying to get away from and make this more efficient.
Yeah.
There's another plan down the road here, maybe later this winter, to even upgrade the trailer into something even better for feeding the rounds onto the table. But we'll see how that all goes. And
Working with what we have at the moment.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. We made a really good connection down at the Paul Bunyan show. So anyway, we're going to use the trailer to get started with, but
Yeah.
having that corral over there to cut all the logs up, and with my quick math, I think we can put like 6 or 7 cord of rounds all cut up in that corral. So having the trailer full, another 6 cords there, we can do 8 cord in one day.
Yeah, we'll be making 8 cord in one day. 4 almost killed me.
If we don't have to stop, you're a stacking machine. You can just sit there and bang, bang, bang.
When I'm frozen, I don't move as quick.
Well, yeah, the quicker you move, the warmer you stay, though.
True, that's true.
the good part about firewood. It warms you a couple different
I don't know,
times.
this wind on my face is not feeling nice.
Well, you'll get that wind burn eventually.
I don't want that wind burn.
Well, then it doesn't hurt anymore, and it doesn't bother you as much. But
okay,
that's the plan. But for today, we do have somebody bringing us a load of wood today. Just a tree company. I was going to go get it, but the trail is still inside. We're still building some pallets, but that's about over because I ran out of lumber.
Yeah.
I've got to fire up the mill and make more lumber, and that's just not going to happen today because I want to get the splitter set in place today. I want the conveyor set in place. I want the trailer set in place. I don't think after that we're going to have time to go get blocks.
But we need to do that so we can get those set while the excavator's here before he takes that. And
It's going to be
that's why we need to do that quick.
There's a full day, if not more than a day, of just hauling all the blocks back here because we can only haul like 3 of those at a time. I think they're 4,000 pounds a piece. And it's only a 14,000 pound trailer, and
pretty much going to be a full day.
yeah, you guys know me, I wouldn't want to overload a trailer. So
see how it goes 5th or 6th trip.
Yeah, it's like an hour round trip to go get the blocks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll get them back. I'm thinking about 8 loads, and we should have all the blocks back. We can only haul 3 at a time, so.
Once that's in place, though, it's in place, and we just keep moving onward.
Come summertime, springtime, we can pour a cement slab inside that corral so that it's, you know, something hard to work on.
Not digging up dirt.
Yeah, and once it thaws out, you can't be digging up dirt. That's not going to work.
This stuff is like concrete right now. Yeah. It's nice.
I'm not an excavation guy, but this is good gravel. This stuff packs really, really tight. Yeah. It's just crushed stone and inch and a half crushed gravel. I'd say it's got some stone dust with it. I don't know what they do, but it's just like cement.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It comes from the cement company. Auburn Concrete's the one that sells it. So, yeah, it's good stuff. But we're going to get things going again here and probably start moving some equipment into place.
Finally.
Yeah, about time. So let's get after this and make something happen.
And we're moving logs again. These logs have really gotten moved around the woodyard lately. But he's got to get that pile shortened up because we're going to be setting the blocks there to make the corral for the rounds. So, has to happen. I'm sure he's loving that right now. He's getting there. Again.
Day 2.
Day 1 was not much. Well, there was much going on, but not much that we videoed because
Gravel spread, get the splitter
Yeah.
out there.
got the load of wood delivered.
I get near the splitter, so that won't run.
No.
Maybe we'll test that again this morning, see if it'll start.
We got it in place, set it up perfectly, lined up just the way we want it, the way we need it, and then Phil went to start it.
I literally messed with that thing yesterday for 3 hours, pulling plugs in and out.
But it started right up.
It did. It started up, and then I'm thinking there's frozen ice in the carburetor. It's got to be, because it never got above, what, 28 yesterday.
Yeah.
So, and it's still, I don't know, 20 out this morning. So
Yeah, it's been sitting, not getting started. It's probably something frozen there, so.
it's supposed to get up 39 today. Maybe we'll wait once it warms up this afternoon.
Give it
See
another shot.
Try it again, but I'm going to try it this morning
just
just
because.
to see if a different day will change something.
Maybe if we think real positive, it'll fire up.
We ain't got time to mess around this morning. We got to get these pallets off the trailer, get the log bunks off, and go start hauling blocks, because I don't even think we can haul all the blocks we need today.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's probably going to go into tomorrow, and
It's going to be an uneventful day today, hopefully.
we're probably going to be setting blocks for that corral after dark tonight. I don't know if that's going to come out real good in the
Yeah.
video, but
Yep, setting blocks by headlight.
yeah. Welcome to Maine. No light up here. All right, we better get after
Got
it.
a long day ahead.
All right, let's get going.
Well, this is load number 4. 3 more to go. That's Phil sitting in the excavator. Living on the edge today. Tempting fate. We're getting there. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's day 3, you guys. Beginning of. I get over here at 7:30 and found Phil doing this. Building the wall. Scott got tied up at work yesterday, so couldn't make it over. And we got back with the last load of the blocks. It was dark, so that was the end of day 2. And apparently Phil thinks he can build the wall because patience is not his strong suit, so here we go. Well, he got the corral done.
It's done.
We had to make one more trip
One
for 3 more blocks, but
Yeah, well,
it's done.
I had it on a little bit more than I thought I was going to, so whatever. At least it's done.
Yeah.
It's going to make a nice place, you guys, to scoop up the hardwood that's kind of off here to your left. I'll be able to back out, drive in, and cut all the rounds up in there. Then I can take the bucket and scoop up the rounds and drive over to the splitter. That's still a thought process. We've got some plans for a better way to get the wood onto the table so that we're not bending down. But I think for the meantime, I'm just going to back that dump trailer up. I might have mentioned that before. And
Yeah.
put the rounds in the dump trailer and tip it up. That way I just got to turn around and grab the rounds and set them on the table.
A little easier.
Yeah. Maybe this winter we get something a little nicer to have there.
So are you going to tell him what you want to call our little corral?
I think once we fill it full of rounds, we're going to call that thing Mount Roundmore. Why not? Kind of neat.
It's got to have a name, right?
A lot of weird stuff goes on in my head.
A lot.
Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of neat, and maybe we can, I don't know, find somebody to chisel our faces into the side of it, huh?
Oh yeah, that would be wonderful. Because we want to bring an artist into the woodyard to make it just so.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
How things have changed.
Yeah, not gonna happen. No, I'm just happy to have a gravel down, splitter in place.
We're
Not running splitter.
No, but he's on his way.
He is on his way today to come fix that.
So that will be running, and then we'll be back in business, and you'll be seeing us split next time.
Yeah, I think the next video we will, but we're not done today.
No.
It's only, what, noon? 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
12 o'clock?
Yeah.
Something like that? I don't know. It's still a lot. 4.5 hours of light
Yep,
left.
so hopefully he won't be too long working on the splitter and getting that back up to par, and then we can get on to what we were going to do, which was saw some lumber for the pallets, because
we need more lumber for the
need
pallets.
more lumber.
But I think Jason, who does that smokes all the meat and stuff, he called and said he was coming over because he needed some cherry.
Okay.
And he wanted to do some trading, bringing us something. So we'll see
Ooh,
how that all works out.
that sounds interesting.
Usually when Jason comes, we get good stuff to eat. That's usually good
Barbecue.
stuff. So, you won't have cooked dinner tonight, maybe. I don't know what he's bringing. You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's bringing me a 12-pack of Mountain Dew. But,
Oh well.
all right.
So on to the next thing,
Yeah.
whatever that might be.
Offwards and onwards. Let's go. All right. Well, we got this all loaded. My buddy Jason, he does a lot of smoking meats and stuff. So this is all nice dry cherry. There's probably maybe half of a face cord worth in there. There's a couple rows in the back. So that ought to keep you smoking meat for a little while.
Yeah, that should keep me busy all winter.
Yeah.
I got some stuff going on the smoker now. I'll bring over later for trade for it.
Nice. I'd rather have something to eat than cash. Food's always better. You won't have to cook dinner. See, I was right, dear.
Good deal.
All right, we better get you out of here so you can go tend to your grill or smoker or whatever that thing's called.
Sounds good.
All right.
Wow.
Well, Chris is back to save the day.
Trying to break stuff. This is running a little weird too. Oh my God.
Telling you, I just got to be near it, Chris. Smell like gas yet?
Not really.
Really? There's that much water in it?
It doesn't smell like anything. It's weird. Where the hell did that go? There it is.
Maybe I need to dump that fuel can out.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it looks like we might have got it straightened out, Phil.
I hope so.
You're going to have to drain all your fuel cans. Don't know where you picked up the water, but it won't run on water.
No,
Even though you tried.
No, I tried, I'd say.
So you might, and you know, further down the road, every time you pick up a fresh can from the fuel station,
Yeah?
treat it with something. Seafoam works the best.
Seafoam, dry gas, something along those lines.
Yeah, no stabilizer, just seafoam and some dry gas, unless you want to run, like, you know, the top end stuff. They got a place that's just non-ethanol.
No, cheap
No
is
water.
better.
Yeah. If it
Let's-
had a couple extra spark plugs in there, we could probably run it on water for a little bit because they'd misfire a little bit more often. So
Let's see if it's going to start. You think it's going to start?
It might. Give her a spin.
You want me to do it?
Yes. That way I know it's fixed.
Do I got to hit the choke or anything?
No, you shouldn't have to. Should fire right up.
I like that. All right. Chris saved the day on that one.
Splitter's fixed.
I'd say I got to drain out some fuel cans.
Yeah,
It's always something, but at
always.
least that's a fixable thing. That's an easy fix. So
Now we have to saw some wood before it gets dark.
yeah. The other thing I got thinking of is I poured fuel in the sawmill like this morning from the same fuel can that I've been pouring
Perfect.
into that. So
Perfect.
if the sawmill quits, at least we know what the problem is with that. Let's hope that don't quit.
If this should end abruptly, you'll know why.
That would be my luck.
Oh, Lord.
We're getting stuff done.
So we're going to saw some lumber for our pallets because we
Yeah.
ran out of that. We got to get those made, and it's going to
Yeah.
be raining the next couple of days. That would
Yep.
be a good
I
plan.
should be inside. This is a 16 footer on here, so anything we'll usually saw out a lot of 12-inch boards and make a 12 by 12 block. I usually turn it into 1 by 12s, but I don't think that's going to make a 12 by 12 block. Maybe a 12 by 8 block. So fair enough. Whatever.
Pallet material?
Yeah, we're just making 6-inch boards for the pallets, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Right.
But we better get after it.
Yep.
You ready to lug lumber?
Nope.
I think you better.
All right. Here we go. All right, well, we just got that done in the nick of time because it's getting dark.
It's dark.
In case you didn't notice, Gary stopped by at the beginning. Of course, we put him to work. He helped Phil put the few couple pieces of lumber on here.
Yeah, you stop by here, you're gonna get put to work.
Right. And then Scott, the excavator guy, showed up and we stopped again and he discovered he didn't have to move the blocks because Phil already did. So we carried on and got that log done. How many did we get?
I think this 22 16-footers, 1x6s, so that's over 200 board feet.
And that's enough to do how many pallets?
I'll get 4 out of each one. There's 10 to a pallet, so what's it, around 9? About 9 pallets.
9
Somewhere
pallets
around there.
for the deck boards?
I mean, I'm not doing math in my head that quick this late in the day, but
No, something like that.
that's like 9 pallets. So
Not bad out of one log.
yeah, it's something.
So we managed to get something accomplished in these 3 long days of a lot of crazy different things, but
Yeah,
not much to speak
a lot
of.
of stuff took a long time, like a full day of hauling
Yeah.
blocks.
Yep.
You know,
But
I mean,
we got
you just can't.
I mean, it went from gravel being delivered to getting the rest of that spread to the blocks to your splitter breaking down and being fixed, and just typical days for us guys. Typical days.
I want to go out and do some cutting and start filling that mount round more, but it warmed up today. It's like 45 degrees out, so things are starting to soften up.
Yeah.
I need that ground underneath
Solid.
to be hard.
And it's going to
when I go
rain
and
the next
cut.
couple of days,
Right.
so
Yeah,
we
it
might
doesn't
be
make sense
inside
to
building
do that.
pallets.
Yeah, it's because the splitter's up and running. We'd be good to
Yeah,
go.
but you can't drive that tractor all over that right now and chew it all up after all that work. So
I don't think it's supposed to rain in the morning tomorrow. If I get here super early, maybe I can get another log done or 2.
maybe, yeah.
More lumber to
More
have
lumber.
inside.
True.
So.
That would keep us busy for a couple days, and
Yep.
that'll be good.
All right. I think
Well,
we need to wrap this one
Yeah.
up. It's been
Thanks for hanging out these few days. Hope we didn't bore you to tears.
it's been entertaining and interesting, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Always.
So, all right, you guys. I appreciate you sticking around and
We'll catch you on the next one.
take care.
Bye.
We just got a call from my buddy Jason, and look what he brought us. This is, we did some trading. What is that?
That's a pork butt. Make pulled pork.
Yeah.
And it's smoked
Yeah.
with the cherry wood that we gave you?
Cherry wood and apple wood.
Nice.
Nice.
We got some smoked pork chops and
wow.
a rack of ribs. That is all
Nice.
that smoked too with
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
So
Jason, love you.
that's a good trade, you guys. We just trade a little smoker wood, and this is home delivery. This is better than Uber.
This
Yeah,
is fresh off the smoker, still too hot
Fresh
to
off
touch.
the smoker and it's hot and it's steaming.
There it is.
Okay.
That is like ready
Yeah.
for dinner and hot.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah. Catch you guys later.